Hi and welcome to TEJ20 unit number 1. In this lesson today we're going to take a look at operating systems and we're going to have you install an operating system. So that will be today's target. In order to install an operating system on your machine, we're going to first install something called a virtual machine. And the one we're going to use for that is called Oracle Virtualbox. So we're going to download that software. So let's go to Google and do a search for Oracle Virtualbox. When you do that, you'll come up with Oracle VM Virtualbox, and underneath there you'll see downloads. We're going to click on downloads and we're going to select VirtualBox for Windows, which is this one right here. You're going to click on that and that's going to download the application to your local drive. I've already done that, so I'm going to click on the download destination. And I have it here, VirtualBox. I'm going to click on this here. And that brings us to the setup wizard. I'm going to click on next. It gives us the structure in which it will install. We're going to keep it as the default value, so click next. I don't want to have the shortcuts, so I'm going to unclick the first two and click on next. It gives us a warning that the network may disconnect briefly. So we're going to click on yes, and we're going to install. It's going to take a few minutes to install. When you do this, you might get some warnings from your machine depending upon your settings. We're going to allow this software to install. And like I said, it's going to take a few minutes to do so. And installation is complete. If I click on finish, it's going to start the Oracle VM Virtualbox. So I'm going to do that. And here's what it looks like when you first open it up. So this laptop has Windows 7 installed on it. And with a virtual machine, I can install another operating system basically on top of the current operating system. And to do that, I'm going to use VirtualBox. I'm going to click on New, and I'm going to call this Windows 2000 Pro installation. So that's the operating system we're going to try and install into our virtual machine. So you can see here it is a Microsoft Windows type, and we are choosing Windows 2000. I'm going to click on next. It's asking us to select the amount of memory in megabytes for the virtual machine, and it's recommending 168 megabytes. We're going to keep it as that default value. Select next. We have the option to create a virtual hard drive, and it's recommending a size of 4 gigabytes. We're going to keep it as the default values. Click on create. Then it asks us about the hard drive file type, and we're going to keep the default VDI virtual box disk image. Click on next. And it asks us if we want a dynamic hard drive or a fixed size. We're going to keep it as a dynamically allocated hard drive. Click on next. It asks us again about the virtual hard drive size. We're going to keep it as 4 gigabytes. Click on create. And there, we've created something that can hold our operating system that we are going to install. To do that, we're going to click on this here. If you double click what we've just created, it gives us first where we would like to install our operating system from. The host drive E is the CD-ROM drive. I've already put in the CD-ROM, so I'm going to click on Start. Our VirtualBox begins to run, and it acts as a computer inside another computer. It's going to take a few minutes to do the Windows 2000 setup, so we're going to fast forward and jump over this part here. Alright, we've jumped ahead here to the next part of the setup. It's asking us now if we want to set up Windows 2000, or if we want to repair a current installation of Windows 2000, or if we want to quit the setup. We're going to press Enter to set up Windows 2000. It's asking us or warning us about continuing. If we continue, we will erase everything on our C drive. This is a virtual machine, so we don't technically have anything on that at this point on the virtual portion. So we're going to hit C to continue setup. And the next is the end user license agreement. We're going to agree to it since we've read every single detail. Press F8. Next thing is it's asking us if we want to create a partition. We're not going to do that, so we're just going to press Enter to continue with the installation. The next question it's asking is about the file system. We've got a couple options here. We're going to choose the NTFS file system, hit Enter. And again, it's going to take a few minutes to format. So we're going to jump ahead instead of sitting through. Right, at this point, Windows 2000 has installed, and we're just going to go through some of the settings. It's asking about the time zones and the keyboard controls. If we click on Customize, we can choose English, United States. We'll keep it defaulted as that. Keyboard layout, same, we're going to keep it as English. Click OK. Click Next. Full name of our organization. Let's put in our name, and we'll put in our school. Click Next. We can create an admin password at this point, but we'll skip that step and click Next. Time zones. You can put in the correct time zone. We're in the Eastern time zone. So we'll click on Eastern time. Click on Next. Alright, we have successfully completed the Windows 2000 setup for our virtual machine. We're going to remove this CD-ROM and click Finish. Our virtual machine is going to reboot, and it's going to start Windows 2000 Professional. And it's going to set up network connections. We're going to click Next It's asking us for a password. We're just going to click on Next. Click Finish. And the installation is complete. If we close this window here, we can see that we have a standard desktop. We can see that Internet Explorer has been installed as part of the package. We click on the Start button. Some of you have maybe never seen Windows 2000 Professional before. A little simpler than other operating systems in Windows that you've probably seen. If we look in accessories, we can see that even back in Windows 2000 we had programs like Paint, we had Notepad, we had WordPad, calculator, and other tools. That concludes our Windows 2000 installation on a virtual machine called Oracle Virtualbox. Next class, we'll take a look at some more things involving our virtual machine. Take care. We'll see you in class.